Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy No More Gang Stalking. I had to make a part two because the iPad died. Sorry about that. But just continue from where I left off at. I believe I was saying that I grew, spiritually, um, because this is to me just like the days of Noah, right? And these are like the birth pains, right? And to me the whole world has changed. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at the world, and and everything is just out of sync, out of order, right? Especially for those who can see, right? And I believe that we're being targeted because we are not, you know, um, in agreement or friends of this world, right? Because they say that friends of this world is basically enemies, to God, right? And so for that, what I'm saying, we'd be hated, right? And and just like they say, the days of Noah, that people hearts will grow cold, and people will become lovers of self and money. That's where it talks about the betrayal of family, friends, mother against son, son against mother, father against son, son against father, sister against brother, brother against sister. You have this type of divisions even within the bloodlines, you know, and and this is here in the world, man. As you can see, we've been portrayed on many levels as being targets, right? Um, and that's just my personal belief, right? That's just my personal belief. I don't want to force that on nobody, right? That's just a conclusion that I came to, right? And we still, it's men that's oppressing us. It's men that's in the mix of this, right? I'm not talking about aliens and all this, right? But I'm just saying that there is a spiritual warfare to this, right? And or spiritual warfare aspect to this that's not natural, right? And a good thing, that Return of the Gods, he hit it on the nail, right? Because in Return of the Gods, Jonathan McCain, I believe, whatever, I forget his last name, but he hit it on the nail, right? And I knew exactly the entities that he was talking about, right? And one of them entities is known as the possessor, right? And what I'm saying, and I made a video of them celebrating, right? All over the world, what I'm saying, with these rituals and and satanic dances, right? Just basically celebrating the arrival of some entity, right? Whether you believe in them or not, right? And that was supposed to say Baal, right? And Baal is the possessor guy, right? And you look around us, right? And it seems like people have been possessed, right? It seems like people are outside of themselves, right? And that's just my personal, belief, So this is my personal belief, I'm not here to force anybody to believe anything, but I just see a lot of this as spiritual warfare, you know. But on the side of man, these assholes, you know, Mayorkas put out a grant, for domestic terrorism, right, for 40 million, and it went to like 80 universities, right, and he got that out, what I'm saying, like kind of before they, what I'm saying, did the budget vote, what I'm saying, just like, he announced that, that it's a high threat of domestic terrorism to, to basically release the funds, right, and then when you look up on that website, right, what I'm saying, a lot of you should go to the Heritage Foundation if you got, Twitter, right? And that's where they got some dude from Antifa, right? Giving speech, right? To an audience, and saying that they do break the law and what they do, right? And they do not want to give up the information of what the grants are for, right? But what the guy who brung this piece discovered is that the Department of Homeland actually, have, inside this program, use it to train kids in it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a program to actually train, the kids in it, so, that's how, demonic this is, You feel me? So, I'm gonna have to make a part 3 to this, in a minute, y'all.